Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jeremy Hellickson, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
At the plate, Lewis Brinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
3-0 now.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Starlin Castro as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Brinson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now. Kim just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Castro leads off second with nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still 1-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The left field.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
A runner at second, nobody out. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Soto on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
In now, Neil Walker. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Walker has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Count remains at 0-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Now in the box, number 63. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Count now a ball and a strike. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. In at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
The shortstop, JT Riddle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 3-0. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. 1 down. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Anderson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting third.
In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Takes this the other way to right. Anderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Ready now, Sandy Alcantara. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The pitcher, number 22.
First pitch on its way.
Alcantara.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. All right, back to Hellickson. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he takes a called strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Down the left field line and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they lead it 3-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The first baseman.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
0-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Anderson on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He's throwing everything away right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That
baseman.
Elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 once more. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. That's popped up. Rendon trying to get there, but this will land untouched. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Robles is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, one man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Line to the right right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Neil Walker, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
Now
job.
batting, number 63.
Standing in now, number 63. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that's through, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 4, and Robles digging in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Here's another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Yard. Go.
Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Now at the plate, Jeremy Hellickson, 2 away in the inning. And again, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Sandy Alcantara, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping up to the plate, Kim. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rendon in foul ground, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. And now for Washington, Trey Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike one. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Alvarez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 43.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Kemp.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Neil Walker. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, number 63. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And the count will be full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box now. Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dozier.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Gomes, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Nats leave a pair. They're down 4-0. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Up next from Miami, JT Riddle. No hits to this point.
JT Riddle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Stepping in now, Sandy Alcantara. As he'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
0-1, here it comes. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
There is Dozier. A bare hand for one. Relay to Zimmerman. The double play to Howie Kendrick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Howie Kendrick.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. In there, strike two. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Justin Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
3-1. Kim will be next. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Kim. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, Matt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Kemp. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Castro is on his way home, and this will get all the way to the wall now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Hopped up. Zimmerman is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
so stepping in, number 63. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Striding in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And it's late his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
So digging in now, Juan Soto. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Anderson is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9. Second
Stepping
baseman.
up now, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Takes this the other way to right. Anderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still find themselves down 6-0. Austin Williams comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in, JT Riddle. He singled his last time
Leading
up.
off for Miami, the shortstop, JT Riddle.
First offering on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Williams features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rosel Herrera, will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Herrera leads off first with one away. Zimmerman trying to get there. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner loves it. Oh, what a play. It's late. He's safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with one away. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Dozier on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Miami. They lead it 6-0. A.J. Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44.
Digging in now, Victor Robles. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2-0 to the National center fielder. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 3 homers and 7 driven in.
1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Belted high and deep into right center. Anderson going back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark. And
meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall.
Yeah, it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
In now is Adam Eaton as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Matt Grace enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Peter O'Brien will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Dozier has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, the left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Matt Kemp. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, third base.
So striding in, Neil Walker. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Jose Osuna will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jose Osuna.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Kemp, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Eaton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 63 earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Chad Waller will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 17, Chad Waller.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting.
Coming to the
Right
plate
fielder.
now, Brian Anderson. He was a ground out
Anderson.
victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 6-2. Peter O'Brien will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Chad Wallach will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Leading off for Washington, the third baseman, Anthony Rizzo. This change for the Marlins. Now playing third base.
Here's the first
Number
pitch to
15.
him. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft.
I'm high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Brinson. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Drew Steckenrider comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Hit well again down the right field line, and that is off the wall in right field.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. 1-0 the count. popped him up. Castro waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Victor Robles. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Last strike now for the Nats. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-3, the final score today. The Miami Marlins posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sandy Alcantara with his 4th win this season. Jeremy Hellickson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the